Ayanokoji Kiyotaka, the enigmatic protagonist from Classroom of the Elite, is a character known for his masterful use of dark psychology. He operates in the shadows, skillfully manipulating the people around him without ever revealing his true intentions. Despite his calm and composed demeanor, he is always in control, always thinking several steps ahead. His ability to subtly influence social dynamics while appearing ordinary is a perfect example of psychological mastery. If you admire Ayanokoji's strategic brilliance and wish to learn the art of dark psychology to enhance your own influence, this guide will break down the techniques he employs and show you how to use them to gain power in your interactions. By understanding and mastering these dark psychological strategies, you will be able to navigate complex social situations, manipulate outcomes in your favor, and always stay 2 steps ahead of those around you. Let's delve into the world of Ayanokoji's dark psychological techniques and explore how you can integrate these methods into your life to become a master of manipulation and influence. Number 1. Control your emotions to gain an advantage. Ayanokoji's most remarkable trait is his unparalleled ability to control his emotions. In every situation, no matter how high the stakes or how intense the pressure, he remains calm and collected. This is a cornerstone of dark psychology. The ability to mask your emotions gives you a tremendous advantage. When you can control your emotional responses, you can prevent others from reading you or predicting your next move. Most people react impulsively to situations. They get angry, excited, or frustrated, revealing their thoughts and intentions. But by keeping a calm exterior, you give nothing away, making it impossible for others to gauge what you're thinking. When others cannot read your emotions, they lose their ability to manipulate or influence you. Meanwhile, you can assess the situation with a clear mind, making rational, calculated decisions that work in your favor. This emotional control also grants you authority in social dynamics. People tend to trust those who remain composed under pressure, and they'll look to you for guidance when things get difficult. Mastering your emotions is key to becoming an influential figure, just like Ayanokoji. Number 2, appear ordinary while strategizing behind the scenes. Another one of Ayanokoji's genius techniques is his ability to blend in. He never seeks attention or the spotlight. In fact, he deliberately makes himself appear ordinary. This is not a sign of weakness, but a deliberate strategy. In dark psychology, appearing ordinary is a powerful technique because it causes others to lower their guard. When people perceive you as unremarkable, they won't see you as a threat, allowing you to observe, plan, and manipulate without drawing attention. Behind this seemingly ordinary facade, you can strategize and plan your next moves without others even realizing it. The key is to let others underestimate you, all the while calculating your actions to ensure you stay ahead of the game. By remaining in the background, you gain valuable insights into the people around you, how they think, how they react, and how they can be influenced. This approach gives you the upper hand, as people often let their defenses down around those they perceive as non-threatening. Number 3, exploit weaknesses by observing carefully. Ayanokoji excels at reading people. He can effortlessly spot their weaknesses, fears, and insecurities, using that knowledge to his advantage. In dark psychology, the ability to observe and exploit the weaknesses of others is a critical skill. By paying close attention to the people around you, their body language, tone of voice, even the things they avoid discussing, you can gather valuable information about their vulnerabilities. Exploiting someone's weakness doesn't mean acting maliciously, but rather understanding what drives them and leveraging that knowledge to guide their behavior. For example, if you know someone is deeply insecure about their abilities, you can subtly manipulate them by offering praise when you need something from them or sowing doubt when you want to assert control. Knowing these psychological triggers allows you to push the right buttons at the right time, making it easier to influence people without them realizing it. Number 4, use silence as a tool of manipulation. Silence is one of the most overlooked and yet most powerful tools in dark psychology. Ayanokoji frequently uses silence to his advantage, often forcing others to reveal more than they intended by simply remaining quiet. In a conversation, most people feel uncomfortable with silence. They feel compelled to fill the void by talking more, often saying things they wouldn't normally share. By mastering the art of silence, you can control the flow of the conversation without having to say much at all. People will begin to talk more, revealing their thoughts, motivations, or even secrets, while you remain in control by simply listening. This technique also gives you an aura of thoughtfulness and authority. When you speak less, people tend to view your words as more valuable, and they will pay closer attention when you do choose to speak. Silence can be a powerful tool for gaining the upper hand in any interaction, allowing you to manipulate the conversation without exerting any overt influence. Number 5, keep your true intentions hidden. One of Ayanokoji's most effective techniques is his ability to keep his true intentions hidden from those around him. In dark psychology, one of the most important strategies is to remain mysterious and unpredictable. If people cannot figure out what you want or what you're thinking, they can't easily counter your moves. By keeping your true intentions hidden, you create an air of mystery, making others constantly wonder about your motives. This unpredictability gives you power, as people will expend their energy trying to figure you out, while you subtly guide the situation to your advantage. By maintaining this mystery, you keep others off balance, unable to anticipate your actions. Whether you're negotiating, building relationships, or maneuvering in social circles, keeping your true goals hidden allows you to control the narrative without anyone realizing what you're really after. Number 6, build strategic alliances, then use them to your advantage. Ayanokoji is highly skilled at forming alliances, but what makes him truly dangerous is how he uses these relationships for his own benefit. In dark psychology, building strategic partnerships is a key tool for advancing your goals. The idea is to align yourself with individuals who can help you achieve your objectives, but with the understanding that these alliances are temporary and utilitarian. You should be ready to manipulate or even discard these relationships when they no longer serve your purpose. Strategic alliances aren't about genuine friendships or mutual support. They're about leveraging the resources, skills, or influence of others to further your own agenda. For example, you might align yourself with someone powerful or influential who can help you access opportunities or navigate obstacles. Once you've achieved your goal, you don't need to feel obligated to maintain the relationship. This type of calculated alliance building is central to mastering dark psychology. By keeping your emotions out of the equation and focusing on your long-term objectives, you'll always stay in control of the relationship dynamics, using others as stepping stones to get ahead. Number 7, manipulate emotions subtly to control outcomes. Ayanokoji excels at influencing the emotions of those around him without them even realizing it. This subtle manipulation of feelings is a powerful tool in dark psychology. The goal is to control the emotions of others in a way that shapes their behavior and decisions in your favor. For instance, by making someone feel more confident, you might encourage them to take actions that serve your purpose. Or by making them feel indebted to you, they'll be more likely to comply with your requests. The key to emotional manipulation is subtlety. You don't want people to be aware that you're influencing them. This would only raise their defenses. Instead, small gestures, compliments, or well-timed words can be used to manipulate how someone feels about themselves, about you, or about a given situation. People who feel emotionally connected to you are far easier to guide and control, as they'll naturally trust you more and won't question your motives. By mastering the art of subtle emotional influence, you can control the outcomes of social interactions without ever appearing forceful. Number 8. Stay detached from outcomes for clear decision-making. One of Ayanokoji's most significant advantages is his ability to remain emotionally detached from outcomes, which allows him to make clear, rational decisions. In dark psychology, detachment is a critical skill. When you're emotionally invested in a situation, your judgment becomes clouded by personal biases and desires, leading to impulsive or poorly thought-out decisions. Detachment, on the other hand, allows you to remain objective, ensuring that you make the smartest, most calculated moves. By staying emotionally removed from outcomes, you also protect yourself from being manipulated by others. People often try to sway your decisions by playing on your emotions, whether it's guilt, fear, or sympathy. However, if you remain detached, these emotional appeals will have no effect on you, leaving you free to pursue your own agenda without interference. This emotional distance not only makes you less vulnerable, but also allows you to focus entirely on your long-term goals, just like Ayanokoji does in his calculated strategic maneuvers. Number 9. Exploit social hierarchies for power. Ayanokoji has an acute understanding of social hierarchies and uses this knowledge to his advantage. In any group or social structure, there are always power dynamics at play. Some people hold more influence while others follow. In dark psychology, recognizing and manipulating these social hierarchies can give you significant control over others. By aligning yourself with those in power or subtly undermining key figures, you can shift the balance of power in your favor without ever having to engage in direct conflict. For example, you might form alliances with powerful individuals, positioning yourself close to the center of influence. Alternatively, you could sow doubt or discord within the group, causing those in control to lose their standing, allowing you to rise. Understanding how people interact within these hierarchies and how to exploit those dynamics is key to gaining influence without being seen as a threat. By playing the game of social dynamics correctly, you can elevate your own position while keeping your intentions hidden. Number 10, use psychological traps to make others dependent on you. Ayanokoji often sets up psychological traps that make others dependent on him for guidance, support, or solutions. In dark psychology, making someone reliant on you is one of the most effective ways to maintain control over them. People who feel they cannot succeed without your help are far more likely to follow your lead and make decisions that align with your interests. Creating this dependency can be achieved in several ways. For example, you might offer assistance at a critical moment when someone is most vulnerable, making them feel indebted to you. Alternatively, you can present yourself as indispensable, making them believe that they cannot achieve their goals without your support. Once someone feels they owe you or need you, they'll be far more willing to listen to your advice and follow your instructions. This subtle form of control gives you immense power over their actions and decisions, allowing you to steer situations in your favor while they remain unaware of the manipulation. Number 11, play the long game. Patience is key. Ayanokoji's brilliance lies in his ability to play the long game. He doesn't rush into decisions or actions, but carefully plans each move, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Patience is a crucial aspect of dark psychology. While many people seek quick victories or immediate gratification, a true master understands that the greatest power comes from long-term planning and execution. By being patient, you can set up situations where success is virtually guaranteed. Playing the long game means not getting distracted by short-term gains. Instead, you focus on the bigger picture, laying the groundwork for future success. This approach requires discipline and the ability to delay gratification, but it ultimately leads to far more significant rewards. Patience allows you to stay in control, ensuring that when you finally make your move, it's unstoppable. Just like Ayanokoji, a patient, strategic mindset will keep you ahead of the game and allow you to manipulate outcomes to your advantage over time. By mastering these dark psychological techniques like Ayanokoji Kiyotaka, you can become a strategic thinker, an expert manipulator, and someone who holds control in any situation. Whether you're trying to influence social dynamics, climb the ranks of power, or simply command more respect, these strategies will help you stay ahead. Which of these techniques do you find most powerful? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more dark psychological insights.